So, how long are you gonna be gone for?
5 weeks.
5 weeks?
Yeah. It sucks, you know, because my wife's like last trimester right now and
yeah,
going through a tough time.
I hear you. Okay, well, we'll get it taken care of. Cool, man. All right, well, have fun at training.
Thanks.
See ya. Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Man, today is so exciting because we just received our very first upgrade for Kyle's truck, the Staff Sergeant in the Army. He dropped off the Duramax, and we will be upgrading it. He has no idea. By the time he gets his truck, by the time these episodes are completely done, his truck will look completely different. Now, before I get into all that, I do have a serious question. Let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm just out of my mind. I don't know. But if you guys watched that video a few weeks ago, I went ahead and started this truck after a while. It's been sitting over the winter time, and white smoke was just billowing out of the exhaust. And to be quite honest with you, what I think it was bad fuel. And it's kind of weird because you would think that diesel would last a lot longer than just a few months, because it sat for like 4 months. I didn't drive it. Here's another kicker. Just this weekend, I launched the pontoon boat out in the lake, and I noticed that it was running really rough. It wouldn't even stay running. If it ran for about 20 seconds. Then we had to turn it off, restart it. I don't understand what was going on. So I drained the fuel and I put brand new gasoline in it. Thing runs great. And another thing that hit me was my lawnmower. It sat over the season. Went ahead and started that thing. Again, white smoke, ran like crap. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but is the quality of fuel these days worse? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Get right to business. I'm gonna show you guys the upgrade that we have for Kyle's truck. I'm so pumped about it. I'm gonna install it in this video today from start to finish. Trying to get all the hard parts done before I start working on the looks of this thing, but it will look completely different when I'm done with it. One more thing before I get started, I gotta send a special huge shout out to every single person who has participated in the truck giveaway. This truck is absolutely gorgeous. I'm pretty bummed out that I'm gonna get rid of it, but it's gonna go to a good cause, and it's really gonna make somebody's year. Now, if you do want to participate in this one, go in the description below, click on that link, get entered in. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out this truck. We're gonna go ahead and pull in Kyle's. I'm gonna go ahead and install that upgraded part, and then we're gonna go ahead and pull this thing back in. And I'm gonna be doing some more stuff to this truck just to make it a little bit better, so make sure you watch till the end. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. It is so humbling to be able to get back to an active duty soldier that's currently serving. And if you guys are just stopping by, what's going on in this video here is my buddy, I served with him in Afghanistan. He actually dropped his truck off at my house because he needs a center console swap, basically. So he needs to put a jump seat in his truck so he can fit his entire family in there. His wife's due pretty soon. He uses this truck to go camping, hunting. He also drives this truck to work every day. I'm gonna go ahead and do a sort of pimp my ride style sort of video. So when he comes back, his entire truck will look completely different, and I'm gonna pretty much do the work. So I'm gonna do as much as I possibly can in 5 weeks. So now that I have the truck on the hoist, this is what's going on today. So the very first performance part that came in is coming from Kodiak Truck in North Prairie, Wisconsin. Pretty much every single truck that I have in the fleet, they have done the drive line. So they've done the transmissions, transfer cases, rear ends. And the owner, Mark himself, I told him what's going on, and he jumped on it so quickly. Their company is a huge supporter of the military. As a matter of fact, his father fought in the Korean War, and he has a couple Purple Hearts, so he's been wounded in combat. So this sort of touches home for him. So anyways, I called Mark, I told him what's going on. He jumped on it immediately. He sent me a transfer case like next day. He told me, go ahead and rip it out, put it in the box, no corners cut. You know, once you bolt this thing on, you will have no issues. But again, huge shout out to Kodiak Truck for sponsoring this. Thank you guys so much for that. So I do got to give them a big shout out. Let's go ahead and just get started. sort of awkward because in order to remove that, you have to grab the tail and then sort of hold over here, and then you have this cross member in the way. There's all kinds of weird spots. You guys can see we have it removed. I went ahead and started cleaning up the surface. We're gonna go ahead and install our gasket, which is actually included in the kit as well. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and bag that, put it back in the box. Kodiak truck sent me a return label, so I'm gonna go ahead and send this to UPS. Let's go ahead and get this transfer case in there. Hopefully I don't drop it. Okay, so I just took it on its long test drive and we are good to go. We're all set. We're gonna go ahead and pull in the red truck and we're gonna go ahead and start working on this bumper. I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so here we go. So we have a nice good dent right here, or ding. And then on this other side right here, this is all messed up. So what I was thinking, instead of replacing the entire bumper, because this plastic is in good shape, we are going to install brand new chrome. It's gonna make this truck look so much better in the rear. Because let's be honest, if you win this thing, you want it to look nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix that up. Also, off camera, I will be working on the body as well, kind of popping out some of the little dings that we have on here, because this truck does have some miles on it. But when it comes to performance, man, I did not skimp out in this thing. Alright guys, we have everything installed. It looks great, doesn't it? Man, brand new rear panels. I'm very happy with the turnout. Before, these panels were smashed, so definitely a great idea to go ahead and just get these switched out. I know a lot of you guys were telling me to go ahead and just put an off-road bumper on there, but I don't know. I mean, we still have some time. Definitely gonna miss this old girl, but you know what? It's going to a good home. I'm sure whoever wins this beauty is going to really appreciate it. But since we have time with the red truck before the giveaway ends, I'm gonna be upgrading this thing. Whatever I can possibly do, maybe throw some other goodies at it, other performance parts, fix some of the loose ends. I know this video wasn't too eventful, but stay tuned guys. Just wait for the next video. I think you're gonna really love what we have in store for this thing, and it's just gonna keep getting better and better. Kyle is going to be so excited about his truck by the time I get done with it. And then one more thing, kind of personal, I wanted to leave at the end of the video. I didn't really know if I wanted to talk about it, but it's definitely a problem, so I want to address it. If I'm not messaging you back on my Instagram, my Facebook, emails, whatever, please don't take offense. I am super busy, and with all these platforms that I have, there's absolutely no way that I'll be able to stay on top of that, because I need a full-time job just to be able to respond to comments and talk about people's trucks and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I wish I can help out each individual person, but I'm only one man. But the biggest problem that I'm having, that I'm noticing lately, is people driving by my house, trying to figure out where I live, literally driving all over my town, trying to find out where I live, coming to my house. I'm truly a really cool guy, and I'm very nice to everybody, but I will not be pleasant one bit if you come to my house Basically what I'm trying to say is if you have a vehicle issue or you just want to like meet me or something like that, don't come to my house. We have truck events, truck shows, stuff like that. I love to go out and reach out to you guys, but definitely not at my home. And I'm pretty sure that 99% of you guys can agree with me when it comes to respect of other people's privacy, especially as a father. You may not look at it like that, but to me, yeah, it's kind of weird. But hey guys, that is it for this video today. Thank you guys so much for watching the channel as always, and make sure you stay tuned and again, hit the subscribe button. And don't miss out on this giveaway because it will be gone before you know it. But again, let me know in the comments if the quality of fuel in today's economy is getting poor. It may sound crazy, but I'm seeing it and hearing it, and it's just really concerning to me. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much about it. But we'll see you on the next one. Stay tuned.
This is Kodiak out of Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. Mark Blendler, the owner-driver. An 87 GMC Sierra Classic monster truck.
He may make his living by driving a monster truck now, but he said he did a lot of welding to make that money to pay for that thing, and even got a loan from the bank.
He comes over and like he is not taking prisoners. Mom telling you this guy is on the gas. Comes right around up against, almost kisses the wall. Spins around and now puts the pedal to the metal.
He definitely took the long way around that far end turn.
Boy,
whoa!
up in the mud also, and that could be a problem.
I think he decided to take a shortcut because he took the long cut earlier.
Crowd likes it anyway. Kodiak out of Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. And the clocking, 23:16. 23.16 seconds for the Kodiak there.
Shave some flags off of your time.
Here's a look back at it. It's straight up and down. You can see the flash bulbs go off. The crowd loves this. They come out to see these monster trucks and look at them flatten the cars. Bouncing up and down like a basketball.
He likes to run those shorter tires too. You can run less air in them, get better traction, and it worked.
This is the
We got Kodiak versus the Lone Ranger. Kodiak, the big Chevrolet, sitting on the inside track. Gary Bowers, the Lone Ranger, on the outside. This is a tremendous race. Both of these guys are super tough. I'm going to make my way out trackside to get a little vantage point on it.
Okay.
It's going to be close, Ken Brew. Let's watch them.
Good shot of the Lone Ranger there. He will be on the near track. On the far track is Kodiak. Here we go. And it's Kodiak who takes the lead first. Turns wide on the near side. Lone Ranger on the far side, slow to turn. Kodiak should hit the cars first.
Kodiak
Here we go.
runs at him hard.
Oh!
Kodiak gonna take it.
He's got it. He's got it. He is over the line before the Lone Ranger even hits the cars.
Well, it was Kodiak's race all the way.
Just a superb run by Kodiak, who, as we said, Mike, hit the cars, or I should say was finished before the Lone Ranger ever hit the cars.
Mark Bender did an outstanding job when he left that starting line. He covered a hole shot all the way around. Evened up a little bit on the turns, but Mark really got a good hole shot on the turn. He straightened out a lot quicker, and he really hammers it hard going into that front straightaway. Kodiak up in the air, watching the time will start. The winner is determined when the tires come down and cross that white line. And look at that Gary Bauer, all the air in the world, but just a little bit too much. Couldn't get it off the ground enough to get over the cars quick enough to make up some lost time on that starting line.
Mike, you're down right at trackside. Can you hear those cars crush as the monster trucks go over them?
Kim Brew, you can actually just hear the metal distorting over them very, very fast. These guys are really going to have to hammer hard to pull a win out tonight.
Jeff Baitner pulled the upset in hot stuff, knocking off Bigfoot, and now he tries his luck against Kodiak. Kodiak outdoing the Lone Ranger before.
Jeff Bainter out of Yakima, Washington. You gotta know that he's awful proud of it.
Here we go.
See if he can pull another one. It's close. Bainter is in the lead. Jeff Bainter is in the lead. The little short Jeep makes another tremendous turn. He's gonna do it. The little Jeep, he slows up just a little bit. He's gonna pull it out on the end. Here comes Kodiak.
Yeah.
He's got a Kodiak. He does it.